You are 48 years old. You owe $22 million, and you sleep 8 hours a night. There's a man your age across town. He owes $19,000. He hasn't slept right in years. Same word, debt. It stopped meaning the same thing somewhere on the way up. This video is about exactly where. Level 1, $4,200. You are 19. It starts as a card with your name pressed into it. Cool to the touch. A $400 limit that feels like a door swinging open. Then groceries. Then a flat tire. Then the limit is $2,000. Then 4. You sit at the kitchen table at 1 in the morning. The bulb hums. The bill is face down, because face up is worse. You do the math you already know. Minimum payment, $91. Interest, 26%. Marcus is on the couch behind you. He laughs. It's $4,000, bro. That's nothing. He has the same card. The same nothing. You sign your name on the payment slip. $91. Most of it disappears into interest you will never see again. Something tightens in your chest that has nothing to do with $4,000. It's the feeling of running while the floor slides the other way. The first rule? At $4,000, debt isn't a number. It's a sound, the one your phone makes when the payment's due. Level 2, $38,000. You are 23. The diploma is in a drawer. The loans are not. 6 servicers, 6 logins, 6 due dates that never land on the same week. You learn a new vocabulary at this kitchen table. Capitalized interest, forbearance, the word deferment, which means the number grows while you look away. Data, mounted, $610 a month, before rent, before food. Your first real paycheck clears and is already spoken for. Marcus texts you a photo from a beach. Deferred mine, you should too. You do the math on what deferment costs. You do not reply. You open the laptop. You log in. You sign your name again, this time on an income-based repayment plan that stretches the pain across 25 years. 25 years. You are 23. You will be paying for this until you are nearly 50. The second rule, at $38,000, you don't own your debt. Your debt owns your mornings. You wake up already behind. Level 3, $71,000. You are 26. The loans didn't shrink. They had company. $11,000 on 2 credit cards. A car you financed for 72 months. And here you are, sitting in it. A parking lot between a job and a second job. Dashboard glowing on your face. The car still smells almost new. That smell is the most expensive thing you own. You bought it because the old one died, and because Marcus said, you can't pull up in that thing. So now there's a $440 payment, 72 months. By the time it's paid off, it'll have 190,000 miles on it. You run the numbers on a phone propped against the wheel. Cards, 24%. Car, 9. Loans, 6. You're paying 4 institutions for the right to stay exactly where you are. A coworker, Dre, taps the window. Nice ride. You smile. You say thanks. You don't say it isn't yours yet. It won't be for 6 years. You sign your name on a balance transfer that just moves the pain to a card with a teaser rate that ends in 12 months. The third rule, the most expensive thing you buy at this level isn't the car. It's the feeling of looking like you're fine. Level 4, $140,000. You are 29. This is the bottom. You just don't know it's the bottom yet. The cards caught fire. 1 missed payment became 3. Your score has a 4 in front of it. You're here at the bank because you need to consolidate. 1 loan to swallow the rest. The chair is too low. The desk is laminate. The loan officer's name is Denise, and her screen is turned away from you. She types. She looks at the screen, not at you. I'm sorry, we can't approve this today. 41% of your income goes to servicing debt. There is no version of this they can say yes to. You walk back to the car. You don't cry. You're too tired to cry. You just sit there with the engine off. Marcus calls. He's at 142 somehow, and he's laughing about it. We're in it together, man. And for 1 second, that almost feels like comfort. It isn't. It's a cell with 2 bunks. You don't sign anything today. That's the point. At the bottom, nobody lets you sign. The 4th rule: debt has no opinion about you. It doesn't hate you. It just compounds. And the bank's no is the kindest lie you'll ever hear, because it's the first true thing anyone's told you about your life. Level 5. $310,000. You are 33. And here's the strange part. You owe more than you ever have. And for the first time, you can breathe. Because 300,000 of it is a house. It took 4 years to climb off the bottom. You killed the cards, you refinanced the car, you raised your income 2 jobs in a row, and now you're back at a desk across from a lender. But the chair is higher this time. There's a man at the next desk, older, calm. His name is Halloran, and he's been doing this 30 years. He looks at your file and says something nobody has ever said to you. Good debt. You almost laugh. There's no such thing. He turns his screen toward you. The first time a screen has ever faced you. Data. Mounted. Your cards charged you 24% to buy things that died. This charges you 6% to buy something that grows. Same word. Debt. Opposite direction. You sign your name on a mortgage. $310,000. The biggest number you've ever signed. And your hand is steady. Because for the first time, the thing you owe on is a thing that will one day owe you. The 5th rule: there are 2 kinds of debt. The kind that eats and the kind that builds. The word is identical. The only difference is which direction it points. Level 6, $680,000. You are 37. The house went up. You didn't sell it. You borrowed against it, a line of credit on the equity, and you bought a second one, a small place across town. You rent it out. The tenant's check pays the second mortgage and leaves you $200. Someone else is now paying down debt with your name on it. Quietly, every month, you're back at Denise's branch. Same bank, different room, carpet now, warm light, a chair that fits. And Denise, the one who said no 4 years ago, slides a coffee across the desk. Great to see you again. The numbers look strong. She doesn't remember the no. You do. The bank didn't change. Your direction did. 680,000 in debt. And your net worth just crossed 0 into the green. Both things are true at once. That sentence would have made you sick at 29. You sign your name on the equity line without reading every page. Not because you're careless, because you finally understand what you're holding. The 6th rule: poor debt asks how you'll pay it back. Rich debt asks what it can buy you. Same question, asked from 2 different sides of the desk. Level 7, $2.4 million. You are 42. You don't borrow for houses anymore. You borrow for a business. The number should terrify you. It doesn't. Because $2.4 million isn't money you spent. It's money you deployed. A line of credit funds inventory. A term loan funds a second location. The interest is a line on a spreadsheet, sitting under a much larger line called revenue. Halloran is on the phone now. Not a lender anymore. A friend. You're not borrowing money at this level, he says. You're borrowing belief. The bank believes in the business. You just collect the difference. You sign your name on a $2 million facility. The pen is the same kind of cheap pen you used at the kitchen table at 19. You notice that. You keep it. Marcus texts again. First time in 2 years. Heard you're doing well. Any chance you could spot me? Things got tight. He's still at 19,000. He never left level 1. He just aged inside it. You help him. Of course you help him. But you understand now what he never will. He was always paying. He just never owned anything that paid him back. The 7th rule. At this level, you stop borrowing money. You start borrowing other people's belief. And the spread between their belief and your work is called profit. Level 8. $22 million. You are 48. The desk is wide and almost empty. 1 page on it. 1 pen. Floor-to-ceiling glass. The city going gold behind you. The debt is enormous. it is also the calmest number in your life. Because at this level, debt isn't a weight you carry. It's a tool you aim. You borrow against assets you'll never sell, at rates the bank fights to give you. You don't pay it back. You let inflation pay it back. You let time pay it back. You're the one who structures it now. Sometimes you're the one lending it. A young analyst sets the page in front of you. Her hand isn't steady. You remember that hand. She says, "It's a big number, sir." You look at her, and you say the thing Halloran once said to you. There are two kinds of debt. This is the other kind. You sign your name. Same cheap pen you've carried for 29 years. Then you go home, and you sleep 8 hours. The 8th rule, the heaviest one. Debt never decides your life. The direction it points does. The poor owe the past and pay forever. The rich owe the future and get paid to wait. Somewhere right now, it's 1 in the morning. A 19-year-old is sitting at a kitchen table under a humming bulb. A bill is face down in front of them. A cheap pen is in their hand. They think it's just $400. It isn't $400. It's a direction. The bank doesn't change at every level. The numbers don't even change that much. What changes is which way the debt is pointing, toward you or away. Debt was never the enemy. It was always just a mirror that charges interest. Marcus is still at 19,000. You're at 22 million. You started at the same table. The pen is the same. The only question, the one nobody asks you at 19, is whether you're holding it or it's holding you. Somewhere, someone is about to sign their name for the first time. Whether that signature builds something or buries them isn't decided by the number. It's decided tonight, at that table, by which direction they choose to point.